This morning in The Modern Parent, we tackle a topic that is difficult for all. When a loved one passes away, it can be hard to talk about, and when you have to explain it to your child, it can be even harder. Our friends at the Children's Workshop share their knowledge on the tough time.
The loss of a loved one is difficult for all, especially children.
Grief comes in all different shapes and sizes, and loss can affect different people in many different ways. We all deal with the death of somebody close to us in a different way, and you know what, that's okay.
Be open about the situation.
I think when we hide things from children and we're not honest with them completely, it really leads to further problems that could arise in the future, or questions that are left unanswered to children. They start to wonder about things, and that can actually cause what we call re-trauma for children.
When talking about someone's passing, use clear, concise words and phrases.
You also want to use consistent language. So if you refer to the person dying, you want to continue to use that language. Or if you refer to the person has passed away, you want to be consistent so you don't cause any confusion for your child.
Pay attention to what your child is feeling.
When they're talking, sometimes kids tend to talk in circles a little bit, or they can't get their point across as clearly as an adult can. We just have to really sit back and listen to what that child has to say without interrupting them or putting words into their mouth. We never want to assume what a child is trying to tell us, and if we're not understanding what the child is saying, ask some simple questions.
Your child's routine may change.
If this person that has unfortunately passed away, if this person has been a consistent figure in your child's life and has affected their daily routine and schedule, we need to prepare that child. How might your day change? How might your home life activities change? There may be people coming in and out of your home during that time. You need to communicate those things to your child.
Keep the memory of your loved one alive.
Keeping a special object maybe in your child's room that they can physically see and touch, or a photograph or a photo album of that person, that can be used as a coping tool for that child, and that can be effective.
Comfort them.
Everybody needs a hug and needs to feel loved every once in a while, so you want to create a physical atmosphere where the child does feel comfortable, and they feel it's a warm feeling, and there's that feeling of overall openness.
Acceptance can be tough, but it's important.
That can look different, for different families, depending on what your beliefs are and what your rituals are in your family. But you do want that child to feel some type of closure and to know that it's okay. Things are going to be okay.
Now, Heather also says, while it is important to comfort and listen, don't dwell on sad feelings. After a few minutes of talking and listening, shift to an activity or topic that helps lighten the mood, like playing, cooking, or going somewhere together.